When International China Concern first came to Hengyang, this was where our work first began. We had around 50 children living in the centre, living in extremely poor conditions. The mortality rates were incredibly high at around 85%, and the children that were living in this place could only look forward to a very bleak future. Very quickly our numbers grew from 50 to 100 as children began to live the fullness of life rather than die, and so we came to the heartbreaking decision of needing to cap our numbers at 135. This meant that children were still being abandoned, that needed care, that needed love, but we had no place that we could bring them to. A new centre was needed, a place that could offer even more spaces, offer more children the fullness of life that we believe every one of them deserves to have. This is ICC Hengyang today. Welcome to the Hengyang Children's Care Centre, not only an amazing building, but a place of true transformation. Many of the children that ICC has cared for over the last 10 years have been welcomed into this wonderful new home. But not just those children. An additional 26 children that previously were in the care of the Government Welfare Centre have also been able to come and join us in this place. Many of those children had waited for years for the opportunity, and today they begin their journey towards the fullness of life. We'd like to share with you some of the stories of how these children's lives are being transformed.
This is Xiao Mei, that's her nickname anyway, it means pretty little thing. She came to the welfare centre in 2013, she was about 5.5 years old. And it's actually really cool to see her chatting this much because she didn't used to do that. She was just so shy, big eyes and very reluctant to join in the activities. I was so excited when I heard she was one of the ones joining ICC. Knowing that she was not only going to have access to continue her classes, but that she could join a family was just fantastic. And she's shown a real heart for the other kids. She's really become a big sister in her family. I've actually seen her down on the floor just stroking the other girls' heads or covering them with blankets. Just seeing how much progress she's made since joining ICC, I think she can keep growing and eventually be a wonderful young woman.
About 3 years ago, I was driving to work, and on the road I found a pile of clothes on the ground, and there was 2 legs sticking out the clothes. My heart sank. Uncovered the clothes, and sure enough, that was Juju. His body was cold, and I knew that he has been there the night before. I think in his spirit he knew that he lost his family, and slowly his body just deteriorated. He stopped eating to a point where he lost hope, and I remember short-term teams coming, and all they wanted to do for Juju was to make him smile, and they've never seen that smile. In October of last year, he gets to move in to ICC, and as you can see, he couldn't stop smiling. Through therapy and through the love of the carers, he's really turned around. He's starting to gain weight, and as you can see, he's quite content. He loves music, and he loves tickles as well.
So a good friend, yeah. One of the guys who brought so much life and love to ICC since he's been here, since October 2014. He was in welfare for a long time, and he was one of those guys who you just could tell was longing to come to ICC. My memory of him is when we had short-term teams in, and it was just a delight to see his excitement at being able to run and play and have one-on-one attention. The biggest problem was getting him back in at the end of the day. It's been obvious since the day he arrived here that he's just grabbed the opportunity with both hands. He's just taken to family life and become a very important part of the family and brought a lot of love and joy to that family. He loves art and craft. He just loves the adventure of being able to find new things to do. He's just about to start special education. All these opportunities he just loves, and he's made the most of it. And you can see a smile on his face. He just loves being part of ICC.
And this is Yang Long Min. I met him a couple of years ago before he was part of the Skylarks home, before he was under ICC's care and part of our family. He's got eyes that kind of look deep into you. He's not very smiley today, but when he does smile, it's an infectious joy-giving smile. And as you can see, he's a boy who wants to learn. So it's an absolute joy and privilege to be sat here in his therapy room, where he comes every day now to join in a therapy class. Since he's been here, it's been lovely to see his eyes sparkle more than they did. It's so lovely that we can give him that life-giving opportunity to learn and to begin to reach for that potential that's within him. The potential to learn how your body works and to enjoy using it, and that potential to be part of family.